Yes, there are repeated attempts by the prosecution, by the United States lawyers to obfuscate what actually happened. They want to cast doubt on the fact, which is well established and well known, that when the unredacted diplomatic cables were finally released in September of 2010 in entirety, that was not the primary release. That was a secondary release because they were published first on an American-based website in August. They were trying to cast doubt on that and saying that before that release there was a partial release of the entire cable by WikiLeaks, but they were all unclassified cables. So the release of the classified cables in September of 2011 came as a secondary publication, came after that had already been released by an American-based website. And it was obvious that the opposition didn't want to hear what led to this decision, what came first. They didn't want to hear the timeline being sort of pointed out, and the fact that actually the whole process towards that decision was started by an incredible mishap or mistake or stupidity by the two Guardian journalists that I talked about earlier, Luke Harding and David Lee, who co-wrote a book and actually published in the book the password to an encrypted file containing the entire diplomatic cable cache, a password that they had been asked to protect so severely that originally even Julian did not give that to the Guardian journalist in entirety in writing, whispered part of the password in the ear of the journalist and wrote out the rest of it. Should have been obvious. It was not to be published. But in the end, the Guardian journalist put it as a header in the book.